Emotional freedom techniques, the fast and effective way to ground yourself. Emotional freedom techniques, EFT, is a evidence-based tool known as tapping. The term tapping explains the involvement on gentle tapping on the particular part of the body. Sometimes you may hear that EFT is described as psychological acupuncture, and this is because tapping points are located on the same meridians which are typically used in traditional acupuncture technique. So EFT is used to rapidly change negative feelings, reduce stress and anxiety, reduce negative self-limited thoughts. EFT is very easy to learn tool which you can self-administer at any time. It combines an element of mindfulness, exposure therapy, acceptance and positive affirmation with somatic elements which tapping on body itself. So you're actually using body and mind. Dr. Peter Stapleton, an Australian psychologist and a leader researcher on EFT, in her book The Science Behind Tapping, states that EFT is a true mind-body approach in that it includes direct intervention at the level of the body. It changes brain activity very rapidly, and it has special advantages in quickly and permanently shifting outdated emotional learnings. So it's a wonderful tool. Using EFT will not only allow you to reduce stress immediately, but will also allow you to soothe the past memories that perhaps may have contributing to the intensity of your current stress response. So today I would like to share with you this basic EFT technique, which really you can use for yourself as well as for your children, and you can use for your children as early as 3 to 4, 5 years old. So when you find yourself or you find your child in a distressing state, use this basic technique and use it by starting from focusing on this negative emotion. It feels counterintuitive at the beginning, but you just trust the process. You focus on negative emotion, fear, anxiety, worry, sadness, anything that is bothering you. And you start from rating this distress or discomfort, and you put that on the scale between 0 and 10. 0 being no distress at all, and 10 extreme distress. This is really important. We use the SATS, subjective unit of distress score. And then to maintain a mental focus, which is staying mindful in the present moment, really important element, you need to set up the statement. You capture this problem in this statement, and you will repeat this short statement 3 to 4 times while gently tapping on the side of your hand. So this is beginning of the EFT round. The statement may sound like, even though I am, and then you insert your problem, your feeling, I accept how I feel. So even though I'm stressed, even though I'm sad, I accept how I feel. The next step is to tap 7 or 8 times on the 8 points on your body while repeating a short reminding phrase to make sure your mind is staying engaged. The reminding phrases they are shorter version of your setup statement, and they focus only on the feeling itself. So it will be stressed, sad, worried, anxious, whatever that feeling is that you're going through. So shall we give a go? Let's use a feeling of anxiety, which I know is very common, especially now for both adults and children. And now thinking about going to schools, this anxiety level is going to go up for all of us. We all have felt anxious at some point in the past, so we are familiar with the feelings in our body and how that feels. So first we start from tuning into this feeling of anxiety. And if you're not anxious right now, try to remember the last time you felt anxious, almost like you make yourself anxious right now. Describe that symptoms in your mind first, and then try to connect this into the feeling that brings in your body. Okay, so that could be a knot in your stomach, it could be a like a lump in your throat, anything that you associate with anxiety. And then start from gentle tap on the side of your hand and repeat after me. Even though I'm really anxious, I accept how I feel. Take a deep breath in between each statement. even though I am really anxious right now, I accept how I feel. For child, it could be, even though I'm really anxious, I'm okay. Even though I'm really anxious and stressed and overwhelmed, I fully accept how I feel. Then we start tapping on the first point on our upper body, and that is right at the beginning of the eyebrow, 7 or 8 times. Doesn't matter which side. Anxious. We move onto the side of your eyebrow, this anxiety. Next point is under your eye, this anxiety. Under your nose. This feeling of anxiety. And keep breathing in between, really important. On your chin, just that indentation there, this anxiety. Next point is the collarbone. Feel anxious, this anxiety. Under your armpit, just on the level of bra for women, anxious. And on the top of your head, that's the last point, this anxiety. So this is one round of tapping. Take a deep breath, in and out. You should feel already calmer. And now is the time to re-rate the scoring using the SATs. And you tap until score reaches 0 or 1. And if you move from feeling anxious to perhaps feeling a little bit scared, overwhelmed, any other strong feeling, sadness, just simply start the new setup statement using this new feeling and tap until you feel 0 or 1 on the SAT score. So this is a round of tapping, very easy. And tapping on these meridian points while concentrating on accepting and resolving the negative emotion allows us to quickly restore a balance, the balanced state. We are mindfully acknowledging the state we are in. That's it. And using tapping and breathing with compassionate acceptance of what's happening to us and positive affirmation immediately calms us down. So it's very, very quick. Tapping is simple, painless, and really empowering. It can be learned by anyone, and really you can apply this tool to yourself whenever you want and wherever you are, really. And most importantly, tapping gives you this feeling of power to manage your own stress and anxieties. And you manage that in a matter of minutes, and its lasting effects will restore control in the moment and also in the future. So if you want to know more about tapping, or if you want to know how you can use tapping therapeutically, you can reach to me. You can find me on my website on www.agakahinde.com or social media under my name Aga Kahinde. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you and use tapping, and this is my gift for you. So thank you so much, and we'll see you shortly. Bye.